Speedrun. Sorry. Okay, anyway, I'm back, finally. I just got through uploading a bunch of videos and such, so we're gonna continue the trend. This is probably the last person I'm gonna do for now, because I'm gonna run out of a lot of free time soon, so let's go ahead and just start the last person we're gonna do, which is Dustin. I know I want to do Lex too, but they only have one time for one more person, that's about it. And then we'll just see what happens afterwards. But anyway, let's just see if we can speedrun this. Try to. Let's see. Flipping through the contacts, I saw Dustin's name pop up. I hadn't talked to him since we met at the club. Maybe I should give him a call. Okay. Oh yeah, I gave him Raphael's voice, didn't I? Hey there, kid. What's up? Nothing much. I just figured I should give you a call and see if you were still interested in that date. Sure. Honestly, I didn't know if you were going to call back. I did get a little handsy at the club, and it ended on an awkward note. It was a little weird. Life gets in the way sometimes. I understand that pretty well myself. I suppose so. Still, I appreciate the slack. I thought we hit it off pretty well, all things considered. You know, if you're comfortable with it, I got tickets to a movie tonight. I thought I had a date when I got them, but, well, you saw how that worked out. Jesus. No shit. Second one is yours, if you're free around 7 p.m. Of course. Sounds good. Meet you there in a little before 7 then? It's a date. See you then. Well, I guess I'd better get right. Be seen in public. Oh my god. Yeah, doing this fast sucks. It's not good for the voice. But we can still do it. Fuck it. It was nearly 7 p.m. by the time I made it to the lobby. A few people were milling about, and none of them looked like Dustin. Maybe he was running late as well. Hey there, Mint. Sorry, I was a little slow. The cleanup is always a pain. That's alright. I just got here a little while ago, but you're the one with the tickets. Ticket of which, what movie are we seeing? The smile on his face grew as he produced the tickets from his jean pocket and handed me one. It's the Amazonian Queen. Since the big budget stuff is usually so expensive, they do a few classic movies nights a week. The tickets are a little cheaper and the movies are much better on the big screen. You a movie buff? I didn't know that. Big time! I never missed a classic movie on the big screen. They might be from a different area, but they've seen a blast. They're still a blast to watch. Oh my god, Scuff. Deep breath, we're good. Saw that older slasher film last time, and maybe it was a chocolate syrup going down the drain, but it looks enough like blood to me. You're convinced that chocolate syrup is blood? Wow, you really are like just a weak-stomached person, aren't you? I guess I learned something new about him already. His eyes lit up like a child at Christmas. This wasn't just a dinner and movie date. This was something special Dustin wanted to share. This will be my first time seeing this movie, so don't spoil it for me! Deal. You want to grab something before the movie? I know I come here for the popcorn, too. Two of us walked up to the counter and perused our options. He used that word again. Ah, it's him again. What can I get for you? Give us a sec to decide. Oh, my nose. Gross. Dustin turned around and smiled. Well, you'll have. It's my treat, so don't worry about the cost. Just make it simple. I don't care. I'd like one large popcorn, please. Please? You just keep getting more adorable. One large popcorn for Mint, and make mine a large too. Coming right up. I figured since you only ordered one, it'd be best to get my own. I didn't know if you were the sharing type. I'm being way too much now. Of course I'd share. I just wasn't sure if you were the sharing type. Think you made the right choice asking you to come along. Here you are, 2 large popcorns, piping hot and ready for snacking. Should I make the reference? Fuck it, we'll do it. It's this one. 2 small burgers, piping hot and ready! We grabbed our own bag and held off to Let's start that again. I need to cut this all out. I'm still keeping that part with the burger bit in because I want to make that was a part-time reference. We're gonna cut this out though. We each grabbed our own bag and headed out to find the best seats. There we go. I'm so glad I'm gonna be knowing how to edit. The two of us made our way through a small crowd into the theater. Dustin had already chosen the seats with the best view and led me through the crowds. This will be the second time we went to a movie theater, but instead of seeing a freaking cheeky western, we're seeing whatever the hell this is. Aside from the rowdy teenagers a row or so ahead of us, it was nice. The darkened room was cozy, and knowing Dustin was right next to me was comforting. Sorry. The house lights rose slightly, casting a soft glow for the crowd. Above us, a familiar voice came from the PA. Thank you all for coming for the evening showing of the 50s classic movie, The Amazonian Queen. I felt a burp coming, I'm sorry. Disgusting! Even in the dim light, I could see Dustin's face plastered with a grin. His hand brushed over mine for a moment, giving it a gentle squeeze as he beamed an excited smile in my direction. Accompanying the movie will be our house organist to better preserve the same experience as the movie's release. Because of this, we ask you to turn off all cell phones and other electronic devices. For your safety, be aware that the exits are the exits to either side of the screen in case of emergency. Now relax and enjoy one of the early cinematic classics, The Amazonian Queen. She's a killer queen, gunpowder gelatine, dynamite with a laser beam. Okay, we're gonna stop that before I get copyrighted. I love Queen. A flurry of clapping rose from the audience and the house lights dimmed once more as the film started on the screen. The dull glow of a phone and some scattered snickering drew my attention to the row in front of us. Of course, once the organist began to echo the theater, my eyes snapped to the flickering screen ahead. The movie opened on a man sitting on a dock by the river, a small riverboat bobbing in the water nearby. Sorry. The shadow of a figure passes over him, and a woman in a far more elegant dress stands behind him. Dustin leaned in to whisper in my ear, "That's Daisy Smith. She's a missionary in South Africa, and she was separated from the rest of the group when they discovered plans to attack a major military base held by the good guys." I said no spoilers, but who cares? Despite him pretty much explaining what's on screen already, it's kind of fun to hear him tell me all about it. That, and it gives me an excuse to get close to him. Interesting. As the journey goes on, the two of them began to rub each other the wrong way more frequently. He's snapping at her, and she's hiding away in the crumpled cabin. I almost read that as cream pie. Gross. Ugh. Trying desperately to keep her courage up. Stop, I'm sorry. As time passes, the two of them begin to enter a part of the jungle that under the control of the bad guys, avoiding gunfire, shells, and attempts to board the small ship. The man loses the woman when she is captured by the enemy forces. This is the part where he realized that staying neutral was just letting the other side win. Losing Daisy was like losing his father all over again, and he realized he has to do something. Alone on the boat, the man is just about to leave the checkpoint when he sees a ball of fists and sock the guard right in the face. He heads deeper into the jungle, to the bad guy's bunker, and waits in the pouring rain for a chance to slip inside. Saving her gave him some small closure for not being old enough to save his father, and she sees that. Rough and tumble man really does have a heart of gold. It's kind of corny. Whatever. Back in the boat, she tends to his wounds. It's touch and go for a while, and she learns to run the ship while keeping him in bed. Necessity keeps them civil. As the time passes, they find it easier and easier. With only moments to reach the command base before the attack, the two of them do everything they can to land the load and speed up the ship. Sorry, I'm really trying my best to make this fast. We watch as she throws her luggage overboard, leaving the tattered dress she wore as her only possession. Wow. Okay. I love this part. Her sacrifice only further confirms his feelings towards her. He couldn't even be bothered to get involved when the world was on fire around him, but her determination is enough to draw him out of that shell and drive him to action. Oh my god, I can barely breathe. Applause rolled through the theater, many people standing up in their seats. Dustin and I worked our way through the crowd and back out into the lobby. Sorry. It's early in the morning. I just fucking let's just not explain it. The lobby is bustling with people as people chat about the movie. Plans for afterwards just stretch after being in the theater seating for only so long. So, what did you think of the movie? Oh my god. I can feel myself shaking a bit. I'd say I loved it. It was amazing. I mean, I see what you mean. It was about crafting the cliches, but you could tell it was authentic by where it was coming from. I know! I mean, it's cliche now, but back then, they were really playing it within the medium. It was all new and amazing back then. Barely breathe. It's probably the most active freaking episode, but hey, who cares? So I thought I didn't want you to spoil it for me, but the dialogue really added some more depth to the movie for me. Thanks for indulging me. I love talking about movies, and that one in particular. There's just so many more layers to it than that you can think, possibly. It just sucks that those kids kept acting up. It ruined the movie for me. Don't say acting up. Don't say that word. Not in this time and age. I just didn't see the point in making a scene. They clearly weren't about to stop regardless. Maybe. Still, sometimes you gotta stand up for yourself. I guess I should head home. It's nearly 10 in the evening. I still have plenty of things to do tomorrow. I should probably get going. It was nice to get out, though. I think a better idea would be to stop by my place and relax for the night. We could have a couple of drinks, chat a while. I'm sure nothing you've got going tomorrow is more important than that. Guess the day went better than I thought. And what harm could come from a couple of drinks? A lot. Drunk driving. I guess you're right. Besides, it's a nice night for a walk. Looks almost exactly like Seth's. Anyway. It was one of those simple upper floor plans. Spacious with big windows. It took over the city. Oh no, the only difference is that there's a sliding curtain. He said. Ha! Look at that. Windows to look over the city. I could see the sparkling lights of the streets and the other buildings against the night sky. You could still tell it was its swinging bachelor pod, with its leather couch and lack of dining room table. It was certainly comfortable. That is, except for the familiar parrot seated in one of the chairs. Oh god, the chairs, really? Please don't be the cuck chair. Guess it didn't take long for you to find someone else, huh? Hey, didn't I deck you in the face, bitch? Want me to do it again? You're one to talk, Var. Particularly when you send me a picture of you getting railed by 3 other guys. What the hell are you doing breaking into my apartment? First, I didn't break in. I still had a key. Second, it's my father's watch I lent you. I need it back. Lent me? You gave it to me for our first anniversary and didn't say anything about it belonging to your dad. What the fuck, Var? Damn, this is intense. I still need it back. He's been looking for it, and he'll have my hide if he thinks I lost it. It's not like you ever wore it anyway. Oh my god, I really want to deck this bird in the face again. First Jack's, now him. Ugh. Just wait right here, Var. I'll get your damn watch. I boxed up your stuff already. You can take it all, leave my key, and get out. Pfft, fine. No down off my ass. Then you can get back to dealing your little fuck toy over here, I suppose. Oh my god, I really just want to deck you in the fucking face again! I did it before and I'll do it again! Dustin stepped to the bedroom, his eyes narrowed and his nostrils flaring. This guy knew all too well how to get under his fur. Fucking Christ. So, you're the latest conquest, huh? So you talked to him at the club. No, yeah, I bitch did. I'm gonna engage him, fuck it. I'm gonna do it. Really? So on top of cheating, sleeping around, and making a public nuisance of yourself, I can add spying to the list. Got a mouth on you too. Probably why he's going out with you. He likes people to badmouth me when we're on break. Wait, what? What's that supposed to mean? He laughed heartily and made a dismissive wave in my direction. You really think this is the first time we fought? Last time I got Got to throw a vase around, smash a few things up. He's a hot-blooded guy. He needs excitement and nothing gets the blood pumping like a fight. You're kidding me. You provoke him just to get him mad? Wow, it's no wonder I fucking just punched your face last time. Sometimes I do it just to spice things up when they're getting too routine. The makeup sex is amazing. For 2 weeks after our last breakup, we fucked 3 times a day, every day. You're full of it. Being an emotionally manipulative asshole for sex doesn't work. Oh? Did you have some experience with that? Maybe I should let Dustin know that he can get you out of the way faster. Doesn't matter though, we always make up and we always get back together. Shut the fuck up already. Fucking Christ. That's pretty fun to me right now. It just shows what you know. Don't worry, he'll dump you by the curb when I come back and apologize. He'll give me his house key again, we'll ruin his sheets, and he'll go back to the desperate little life, you can go back to your desperate little life alone. What do you mean alone? I got like 3 other people on speed dial. The fuck do you mean, asshole? My hand curled into a fist when Dustin walked back into the room. I was so close to decking you back into a face again. Until Dustin pulled me back. Alright, Var, here's your shit and the watch. Now there's the door. See yourself out and leave the key. One last smirk in my direction, the parrot sets the key dramatically on the coffee table and grabbed his box. Have fun, you two. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Shut the fuck up. Ugh, it's like some Mahdi and fucking Spirit of Justice. Just wanted to say, shut the fuck up the entire time. Just slammed the door behind his ex and slummed against it. Sorry about that. The guy's a force of nature. I can't believe he stayed together for so long. Running to Dustin's ex, even if it wasn't the first official time, had been far from a pleasant experience, far from Dustin's sagging shoulder and a distant look. I could tell it was rough on him too. I didn't mean for this to happen for a second time, but maybe we should end the night here. Arguing with Var about his bullshit was always a major mood killer, even when we were dating. I understand, I get it. It's complicated. It's complicated when you've been with someone for so long, even if they turn out to be a jerk. Seen it happen to my brother. Had it happen before to me. Actually, I have. Thanks, Mitch. I don't like it any more than you do, but oof. Just talking about it is exhausting. If I could, I would just insert the freaking oof, Roblox oof clip to that, but I don't think I can. I can go. Dustin walked from the living room to the doorway where I was, gathered me up in his arms and pressed his lips to mine with a tender kiss. I hope you believe me when I say this is the last thing I wanted to have happen. I had a great time tonight. I wanted to see you again. I want to see you too. Let's just end on this, and we'll save it for the next time. I'm just glad you said there's going to be a next time. Of course! I'm not a single date kind of guy. We kissed once more in an embrace, and reluctantly he released me. Somehow the goodbyes were still awkward, and I found myself more than a little empty-handed when I closed the door behind me. Oh my god, I started my words again. Fuck. Oh, that was weird. No one was home. I got there. Kobe was likely still out partying it up, which means I was free to do what I wanted. Alright, I believe this is it. Okay, cool. Cool. Well, there. Probably do the second date immediately after, but we'll see. I don't know, I'm a little bit out of breath because holy crap, I did this as fast as possible. I'm trying to use my fast voice, which is great. I'm trying my best to make sure I get the fast pace. I am still shaky, what the fuck? Anyway, that should do it for today. I'll see you all later. Remember, stay safe out there. It's crazy worlds.